Hello, my name is Garrett Skinner, and I am a poor college student who makes puppets in his free time. And I would like to show you a puppet that I made. Boom. So this is Gordon the Snail, and you'll see I have this little thing here that allows me to move his eyes. So I pull on my little handle and it can move his eyes. The way I do that is there's these strings, these wires that go up through the puppet into these stems here. These are actually springs with 3D printed holders for the wire. So the springs go up and then I glued the eyes and stuff on there. So yeah, he's able to move his eyes, and I can move them kind of marionette style. I can move them one by one by just twisting it, pulling one side down. And then I can pull them down at the same time as well. So this, it's a snail, which is very fitting because it took me so long to make. I started around Christmas, and I was able to design a little skull for him. So it's basically a half circle with this holder for the plate, or the mouth plate, I should say. And then the mouth plate slides in, and the two holes on the top of the half circle are for the springs. I was originally going to use plastic tubes with little notches cut into them so that it would bend when I pulled, but it offered a lot of resistance. Like, it didn't really spring back up the way I wanted it to. So instead we used springs. That was my dad's idea, is to use the springs. Yeah, I glued the springs in, and then I glued in the mouth plates, so then it was all just together in one kind of, I guess, skull for the puppet. And then I made a circle of like foam, and that was a pretty difficult thing. I just had to cut it up and like kind of shape it the way I needed it to be. Since I'm still very much an amateur, I often use patterns that I find like online or something for my puppets, just to kind of make it easier. But lately I've been trying to do my own patterns, or my own little creations, and this was one of those. So this didn't have a pre-designed pattern, and so it proved very difficult. There was a lot of trial and error. So yeah, I made the foam body, and then I just draped the fleece around it. This is fleece, used for the fabric. And then the shell is also foam, and then it's another like fabric here. And I embroidered a spiral onto it, and then I stuffed in between the foam and the fabric with more stuffing to make it more bulgy. And then I eventually want to be able to switch out the shell every now and then to different things. So I have little anchor points of magnets, so you can take off the shell. You can see inside there's a magnet there. And then you can just kind of set it on top, and it fits pretty well. So yeah, that's Gordon. Hello? Hello? He was a fun time, very difficult, very long process of just trying different things, it not working out, and then having to try other things. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I hope to make more puppets like this. I really like the mechanical aspect of puppets. I think that's just such a blast to just problem solve with those. But yeah, if you have any questions about anything, just leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching.